Welcome to Bethlehem! Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It may just be a dot on the map for some, but much like our namesake city halfway around the world, for those of us who call it home, it's the center of the universe. And at Christmas time, this inn is the centerpiece of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We've got a room waiting just for you, so welcome to Bethlehem! It's our biggest weekend of the entire year. Folks from 37 states will all be staying here. I'm Theodore Wiseman, general manager of this fine hotel, and it's my joy, no, it's my privilege to make sure your stay is, well, perfectly swell.
What's up, Jamie?
Hey there, Adam.
Have you seen my last recording?
Nope, working 6 days without a break.
Welcome to Bethlehem.
Chocolate Francis.
Yes, Miss Wiseman, and maybe a cup of coffee.
'Tis the season for caffeine.
Welcome to Bethlehem.
It's our mantra, it's our motto, it's the way we greet each guest. We have practiced, we perfected how to say it with real zest. Look each patron in the eye, shoulders back and head held high. Let them see those pearly whites. Welcome to Bethlehem. Mrs. Cooper,
Mr. Wiseman,
who's this young one with you?
my granddaughter, her first year here.
Welcome to Bethlehem. It's our mantra, it's our motto, it's the way we greet each guest. We have practiced, we perfected how to say it with real zest. Look each patron in the eye, shoulders back and head held high. Let them see those pearly whites. Welcome to Bethlehem. Every lampshade has been dusted, every floor is neatly waxed. We have bustled till we're busted so our guests can be relaxed. Every bed is propped with linens that are fit for royalty, just so you will be impressed, miss.
Our reception is the bestest.
The bestest? This is hospitality. It's our mantra, it's our motto, it's the way we greet each guest. We have practiced, we perfected how to say it with real zest. Look each patron in the eye, shoulders back and head held high. Let them see those pearly whites.
Welcome to Bethlehem. Checking in?
Yes, we are.
Welcome to Bethlehem. Welcome, everyone. It's so good to see you all again. Well, hello, Mrs. Wiseman.
Well, hello, Mr. Wiseman.
Except for you, Adam, and that blasted phone of yours.
Oh, but that was a sick pic of you and your wife, sir.
Sick?
Sick means like gnarly.
Ah, makes perfect sense. It's good to see you again, Dr. Jorgensen.
Thank you for that wonderful welcome, Mr. Wiseman. Even though we only live a few hours from here, we love to come here at Christmas time for some good, quality family time together. Don't we?
Well, we're not all here this year, Richard.
Oh, yes, we are, Audrey.
In my picture, we're all here.
Coming to the Bethlehem Inn has been a tradition since I was a little girl, and now I bring my granddaughter.
Let's get our Christmas song, Grandma.
Oh, man, this footage is on fleek. Hey, Frankie, you know how many grandma dancing videos go viral every year?
Nope, and don't call me Frankie.
Excuse me. Well, me neither.
Well, you better get Mrs. Cooper's permission to post that. Where is Theodore? Oh, I'm sorry. He's, I don't know, Mrs. Wiseman. I guess he disappeared.
Well, I'm not surprised. He does want to be a magician.
We know. Hey, is everything all right?
No. I mean, yes, everything's fine. Fine.
I believe you. Sort of. I'll go see if I can find him.
Ah, Betty dear, I was just working on my tear and repair trick. Here, take this piece of paper and tear it into as many pieces as you like, and I will magically put it...
Theo, we need to talk. I just got a call from Blair Westenmeyer, and she's coming by.
Just to say Merry Christmas, I'm sure.
No, to convince you that we're in trouble. I ran the numbers again, and she's right. The revenue from Christmas occupancy alone will not sustain us for another 11 months.
I don't want to see the numbers, and so I will make them disappear. Sleight of hand, my dear, sleight of hand.
Theo.
They're gone. All those headaches over money, poof.
Honey, this is serious.
I know.
You haven't learned that trick yet.
You're right. Let's talk about it.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi. Can I help you?
Can I please have some chocolate? Mommy says you always have chocolate at the front desk.
Your mommy is right. Here's one for you,
Thank you.
and one for me.
Can I please have one for my sister, too?
Your sister?
She's right here next to me in my picture. She would have wanted some chocolate, too.
Oh, okay, honey. Here you go, for your sister.
Thank you.
Oh, Abby, look. It's the same bowl that held the Christmas candy when I was a little girl.
I hope it's not the same candy.
Oh, and look, that beautiful table, and that lamp, and those toy soldiers over there. They all hold such great meaning for me.
Meaning they're all really old?
This grand hotel has been here since I was just a child. We come here every Christmas. We've done that for a while. They treat their guests like family. They love to grant our wishes. That is why we too can say we come here every Christmas. We come here every Christmas. Every Christmas we are here. Like hanging up a stocking, buying gifts for those so dear. For the loveliest of holidays, it's our favorite tradition. That is why we come here. Yes, we come here every Christmas.
Come to Bethlehem. Checking in?
No, I'm here to see Theodore Wiseman.
Your name, please?
Blair Westenmeyer.
Excellent. I'm sure he'll be glad to see you, Ms. Westenmeyer. Wait here, please. Chocolate?
No.
Those toy soldiers standing over there against the wall have been my favorite decoration here since I was small.
We've been to many places like to London and Paris. But when it comes to Christmas, there's no place we'd rather be. We come here every Christmas we are here. Like hanging up a stocking, buying gifts for those so dear. For the loveliest of holidays, it's our favorite tradition. That is why we come here. Yes, we come here every Christmas. For the loveliest of holidays, it's our favorite tradition. That is why we come here. Yes, we come here every Christmas.
So that's the problem. They only come at Christmas.
Yes.
I'd say the writing's on the wall, Wiseman, and you won't be able to keep it a secret much longer.
Good day, ma'am. Get back to work.
What does that mean, they only come at Christmas?
Yeah, and the writing's on the wall, Wiseman. What's up with that?
This could be way serious.
Sounds like Mr. Wiseman needs a new magic trick.
A miracle's what he needs. They only come at Christmas. It must mean that the Bethlehem Inn could possibly end up... Wait, maybe I can try to...
Maybe you could try to what?
No way. I've seen that look before.
Yeah, me too. The last time was right before you posted the video of me running into the glass door.
That video rocked.
Hey, that was painful. In more ways than one.
Ha! Check this out, the video of Mrs. Cooper dancing.
Yeah?
It's got 28 likes already.
Well, unfortunately, your social media addiction will have to wait until after you help some guests. Like these guests that you've made so famous right here.
Oh, of course. Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you?
All checked in. Hey, how about we go somewhere special for a treat? I know. How about Rosie's? You love that place.
Yeah, I do. But Megan loved it too.
Oh, come on, Audrey. Now we can't even go to Rosie's because it reminds you of Megan.
Richard, you can't say you don't think of your daughter.
Oh, no, I do. And here's what I think. I think she's a big girl who's making her own decisions now, and it's about time that we figure out that she doesn't need us anymore.
Are you sure she doesn't?
Well, that is exactly what she said when she left last summer. Exactly.
I know. You're right. She did. You know, I'm going to shake off this melancholy, and we are going to have a great Christmas this year. Let's go to Rosie's. Bailey will love it.
Yes, she will.
Let's go, Bailey.
Bailey, you know, this technology is going to be the death of all of us.
Actually, I think it depends on how you use it.
Yes, connected to the wall.
So you couldn't go anywhere when you were talking on it?
Now that would have made it a mobile phone, wouldn't it?
Right.
I just remembered that I never called my mom last night. When we go on break in a minute, I really need to do that.
Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah, everything's fine. It's just been a little while since we've talked, and, well, I just miss her. Last night, she posted a photo of her tree, all decorated so pretty. You know, as much as I love the Bethlehem Inn at Christmas, I hate not being home.
I know what you mean, Frankie. My bro called me this morning and said they got snow. He was singing, "Do you wanna build a snowman?"
Touching. I can guarantee you nobody's shoveling any white stuff where I'm from. They're serving sunup to sundown in Southern California.
What did you do for Christmas when you were a little girl, Mrs. Wiseman?
Well, let's see. I learned how to make my mama's fruitcake. And how about you, Mrs. Cooper?
Oh, yes, I made fruitcake too. But our favorite tradition was our holiday hay rides.
You, Grandma, on a hayride?
Listen here, young lady. Don't let this white hair fool you. Long before I was Elizabeth Alexander Cooper, I was little Miss Betsy Jackson from Forsyth County, Georgia, and hay rides were quite the tradition.
Back at home, the people drive from miles around to see the lights while locals fight the traffic all through town.
Back at home, everything is snowy white, and every frosted window dances with black candlelight.
We deck every hall, we light every tree.
We make every Christmas time the best that it can be. Singing
sweater Aunt Melba ordered from a catalog.
Singing la 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 la, those special memories. La 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 la, with friends and family. La 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 la, no matter where we go, we'll always cherish Christmas. Singing la 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 la, special memories. La la la, with friends and family. La la la, no matter where we go, we'll always cherish Christmas back at home. We'll always cherish Christmas back at home. We'll always cherish Christmas back at home.
Well, hi there. I was hoping you'd come, but I didn't quite know if you would make it. When I see you asking for help downtown most days, I wasn't actually sure you would show up. Are you hungry?
I shouldn't be here.
No, wait. What I mean is, if you're hungry, we have plenty. If you need somewhere to rest, we have the most comfortable rooms in the state. And if you just need to talk, I've been told I'm a pretty good listener.
What I need to be is invisible.
That's Magic Tricks 102. I'm still on 101. Why don't we start by introducing ourselves? I'm Theodore Wiseman.
I'm May. My name is May.
Well, it's an honor to meet you, May. You look somehow familiar. Have we met before?
Yeah, maybe in a past life.
Oh, I don't believe in all that, but I have been working on my tear and repair trick. Here. Whoopsie. Take this piece of paper and tear it into as many pieces as you like.
But this is some little kid's drawing.
No worries. Tear it right up. Go right ahead. Tear it up. Tear it up. You know, sometimes we think something is just too torn up to be put back together. But then we see, we were right. The trick needs a little work, doesn't it?
Yeah, I should be going.
No, wait. Oh my goodness. May, would you look at that? You have something behind your ear.
What?
Look at there, it's a piece of chocolate. And not just any chocolate, but our famous homemade chocolate made right here at the Bethlehem Inn. Would you like it?
No. Actually, yes. Thanks.
You are hungry, aren't you? After all, you are eating for two. Mrs. Wiseman, please take this young lady to the kitchen for some of your culinary magic.
Hey, can I have those pieces?
Sure.
Mr. Wiseman, I have a concern.
Well, here at the Bethlehem Inn, your concern is my concern. So tell me, Mrs. Cooper, what is your concern?
That young lady over there, it looks like she walked in off the streets. If I'd known you were running a homeless shelter, I would have never brought my granddaughter.
I see. Tell me, Mrs. Cooper, what do you see when you see that young lady?
Sir.
Just go along with me. Tell me, what do you see?
No, I see a troubled sort who has no respect for the law, or authority even. If she did, she would have listened to her teachers, respected her parents, and, well, she wouldn't be in the condition she's in.
I see. Do you want to know what I see when I look at her? I see a girl who needs to feel loved. I see someone who is facing some very scary circumstances right now, and she probably has a lot more questions than she does answers.
Well,
I also see every mistake that I've ever made. And for whatever reason, I either got away with it or I had someone to come alongside me to help me through it. So, Mrs. Cooper, it begs the question, who's going to come alongside her and help her through this? Are you? Am I?
Standing on the corner of Maple Street and Hickory Avenue, holding up a cardboard sign that says, "Anything helps, God bless you." She was gonna have a baby, but she's just a child herself, trying hard to fight back every tear, feeling older than her 16 years. It makes me think of Bethlehem and of her teenage girl, that what others thought is hopeless, God would save the world. It makes me think of love and the promise and the grace of a Father who loves me as I am. When I think of Bethlehem,
using the unlikely, God finds a way to make his mercies known. Maybe in a virgin girl or a girl who's made mistakes and feels alone.
So can we remember Christmas as more than just a day? For when I see somebody else in need, it reminds me that I am the least of these. It makes me think of Bethlehem and another teenage girl. Through what others saw as hopeless, God would save the world. It makes me think of love and a promise and the grace of a Father who loves me as I am. When I think of Bethlehem, what good is a child in a manger if he never comes into our heart? Never comes into our Let's reach out to each friend and stranger with a love that will set us apart.
it makes me think of Bethlehem.
Think of Bethlehem.
And another teenage girl, through what others saw as hopeless. Oh, God would save the world.
God would save the world. Think of love and a promise and
when I think of Bethlehem.
Bethlehem Inn should be a place where everyone feels loved. Even you, Mrs. Cooper.
Even me? What do you mean, even me?
Excuse me, Mr. Wiseman. Don't forget, tree lighting in 5 minutes.
Oh, my. You're right. Excuse me, ma'am.
Richard, I think this is Megan's glove. She's got to be around here somewhere. I know she is.
Audrey, don't. You think you see Megan and her stuff everywhere we go. I mean, really, when is enough enough?
But,
Excuse me, I think you have my granddaughter's glove.
oh, this is your granddaughter's glove?
Yes, I believe she dropped it. Thank you.
Thank you.
See?
Then, after I got the chocolate, I came over here, took a selfie, and must have set my drawing right there on that table. My drawing! It's gone! Mommy!
I'm going to our room.
Excuse me. Have you seen a drawing of a little family?
Hey, Frankie, has anybody turned in like a drawing?
Not that I know of.
I'm sorry, honey. Let's go back to the room. Maybe you left it there.
67 likes.
Would you put that thing away? The Bethlehem Inn could be in real trouble, Adam. Maybe instead of checking your phone every 2 minutes, you could, do something that actually helps.
But I am, though.
Well, it sure doesn't look like it.
So, how are you staying warm at night?
I've got a blanket.
Any food?
I try not to think about that.
I don't know how you don't think about food. When I had a bun in the oven, I could eat a horse a day and still be hungry.
Yeah.
Do you know where your family is?
No, not really. But they can't see me like this.
So they don't know you're
pregnant? No, and they won't know.
How about the father of the baby?
Promised to give me the world. I believed him. Stupid, I know.
Well, we want to help you.
Thanks, but I've gotten myself into this mess, and I need to get myself out.
Well, I understand. Rest here a while, and maybe when you return, I'll have figured out my tear and repair trick. Now, if you excuse me, I'm about to magically light our Christmas tree, if you'd like to join us.
No, thank you.
It might be the last time we have a Christmas tree lighting here at the...
Thanks, but I have to get back to work.
Work?
Well, please rest here a while.
Come gather round, this is the season of love. Come join the song, ringing within all of us. This is the moment hope for. Dream every dream you can dream. When love abounds, you will find that you found. When love abounds, you will find that you found. When love abounds, you will find that you found. Everything Christmas can be. Everything Christmas can be.
Thank you all for coming to our annual Christmas tree lighting here at the beautiful Bethlehem Inn. We have made every effort to make this a memorable moment for you and your families as we share the greatest of all celebrations with you, the gift of our Savior given to us. With that in mind, we take great pride in giving back through this Christmas tree lighting as we show the love we have for this community and for our friends who have all gathered from all over the nations for this Christmas tree lighting. Like the many years before, we have...
Excuse me, Mr. Wiseman, Channel 7 News here. Is it true that the Bethlehem Inn is currently facing financial difficulties?
Well,
And is it also true that because of these financial difficulties, this may be the last Christmas tree lighting?
Now, just where did you hear that?
Is it also true that after Christmas, you'll be closing the doors of the Bethlehem Inn?
Wait, everyone, please. As much as I've wanted to deny it, I'm sorry. It's true, but this probably will be our last Christmas tree lighting here at the Bethlehem Inn.
What? And you were going to tell us when?
You were just gonna post it on the door someday?
No, it's not like that. I had planned on talking with each of you, but first, I was really hoping that we could save the hotel and there would be nothing to talk to you about. You all know as well as I do that the Bethlehem Inn is more than just a Christmas tree lighting or my attempts at magic tricks. The Bethlehem Inn is, well, it's family. When most people think of Christmas, they think of being with the people they love. They think of making unforgettable memories, and they can almost taste and smell their favorite foods and hum the familiar notes of their favorite Christmas carols. They can almost see that special gift their mom and dad gave them as a child, some of which have been handed down to their children and to their children's children. And when they hear that laughter that echoes in these halls from years gone by, they can't help but smile. Dozens of nervous young men have dropped to their knee right here in this lobby in hopes they would hear a yes to their proposal. And to this day, yes has been the answer every time. We've watched as families have spent their very first Christmases together. And we've been there as families have struggled with their first Christmas without the one they loved. I guess what I'm trying to say is the Bethlehem Inn has been more than just a hotel to these people. When they think of Christmas, they think of all the memories they've made in these halls. Look around you at these children. They're our children. And that's why we take such care to making staying here extra special. From the greeting when you first walk through these doors to the turn down service when you return to your room at night. We are family. The Bethlehem Inn is family. And I'm heartbroken at the thought that we won't have the opportunity to make even more families a part of our own.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin
So what are we going to do now? Nobody's hiring in this town, especially right after the holidays.
Yep. Merry Christmas to us.
This isn't just a job. This place is my life. And Mr. Wiseman's like a papa bear to me.
Boy, never saw this one coming.
I almost wish we hadn't found out when we did. Maybe it would have been easier to go through the holidays without knowing this was going to happen.
Well, that's that.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's that. But if I've learned anything in my life, it's that I'm not in control. God is. Now, his plan might not be what I wanted it to be, but his plan is good. And my job is to trust him.
Easy for you to say, Miss Wiseman. You don't have student loans or a car payment.
No, I just have this hotel that I love.
You guys, she's right. This isn't over yet. Who knows what's going to happen in the next few minutes or hours or even days? Who knows where we'll be this time next year? Who knows? Who can say how the world can change in just a few short days?
Stand miles racing by, just like pages quickly turning in the story of our lives.
This time next year, I wonder where we all will be this time next year. The future is such a mystery. I suppose there will be losses and crosses we will bear, but I pray there will be good things that are waiting for us there. It's so unclear what life will be this time next year. Somehow, in some way, the roads we traveled down have led us to this place. Day will fade, night will come, and suddenly we've made another trip around the sun. This time next year, I wonder
Mom, Dad, I want to show you something.
Oh, not now, please.
Please put that phone away,
But
Bailey.
it's really important. Look. So I'm following the Bethlehem Inn online, and somebody posted a video of Mr. Wiseman giving his speech a little bit ago. See?
Yes, we were here, Bailey. I really don't want to see it again.
But look, in the beginning of the video. Look closely in the background. See when that girl walks behind him and looks this way? See, here. I'll go back. Now, there. I paused it. Look at her face. I'll zoom in. Look. Doesn't that look just like...
Like who?
I know this sounds crazy, but doesn't it look just like Megan? Doesn't it?
What? No. It looks like a homeless girl. Your sister is not homeless. She's got that boyfriend, and I'm sure they're great wherever they are. At least, hope they're great.
Bailey, let me see that again. Richard, do you think it could be?
No, if she were here, we would know.
Not if she didn't want us to know.
Why wouldn't she want us to know?
I don't know, honey. Shame. It's the biggest reason most people hide from one another. Wait a minute. Go back to that video again. To the beginning. Right there, stop. Richard, it is Megan. And she's going to have a baby.
She is. Well, that explains some things. I wish she just would have come and told us.
Well, if she needs help, I want to help her.
And so do I.
Yes, and so do we. Well, if she left during Mr. Wiseman's speech, she couldn't be far from here right now.
Can I come too?
Absolutely, honey. We're a family, and we're always going to be.
Does it seem like the cards are stacked against you? Like you lose before you have the chance to win?
Does it seem that you'll
Don't give up, there is always hope. There's always hope. There is hope. There is always hope. Don't give up, there is always hope. There's always hope. There is hope. There is always hope. Don't give up, there is always hope. Keep holding on to
We need everyone who's trained on the phones to get to the back office, and quick!
What's going on?
I don't know, but the phones are ringing off the hook.
Is there an emergency?
I guess you could call it that, but people are calling to book rooms for weddings and family reunions and all kinds of things. Can you believe it?
Are you serious?
Whoa. Whoa, you guys.
Whoa, what?
The video. I took a video of Mr. Wiseman's speech, and I put it online, and it's got 12,132 likes, and 217 people have already shared it. It's going viral.
It's like magic, Mr. Wiseman.
No, it's not. It's social media.
It's not social media, it's a miracle.
Oh, Adam, you and your blasted phone. Get over here.
Well, you know what that means. What? If we're still in business.
Well, we do have a full calendar.
1 minute you think you're out of hope, empty, washed up, not a chance for things to turn around, and then, bam! There it is. Hope.
That was incredible, but this is the Bethlehem Inn after all. Isn't Bethlehem where hope started in the first place?
Hope for a hotel is one thing, but hope for our drowning souls is quite another. I remember feeling empty, washed up, not a chance for things to turn around, no way back to a holy God after the mess I'd made of my life. But He sent His perfect Son, Jesus, into our broken world, into my broken life, into a little town called Bethlehem. And it's through Him that every one of us has hope.
How still we see thee lie.
Excuse me, my grandma thought this was my glove, but it's not. They look identical, but I have both of mine right here.
All right, sweetie, thank you. I'll put it in my drawer. I'm sure the rightful owner will turn up soon with how cold it is outside tonight. Would you like a piece of chocolate?
Maybe. How old is it?
Just made it yesterday.
Then yes, I'll take a piece. Sorry.
And so will I.
Excuse me, I think I left my glove here. Did anyone turn it in?
Why, yes. It's right here.
Thanks. And could you tell me if the Jorgensens are staying here? A Richard, Audrey, and a little girl named Bailey?
That sounds familiar. I'm just double checking. And yes, they sure are. Would you like me to ring the room?
No, please don't. I mean, no, thank you.
May, you came back.
I just came to get my glove. Must have dropped it somewhere.
Well, you're not going to spend the night outside, are you? I mean, it's cold and it's not safe. I'm sure we have a room available on the house. Francis, we have a room available for this young lady, don't we, tonight?
I'm sorry, sir, but we're completely full tonight.
Let's see. Since there's no room in the inn, we might have a stable out back. Oh, I'm just kidding. We'll find something for you, and not a stable, I promise.
Wait, so that's what this is? I'm some kind of stand-in for Mary?
No, please, I didn't mean anything by that.
I get it. I'm a charity case, and you'll get extra gems in your crown someday if you help me. I already told you, I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help. Can you get out of my way?
I can't.
Why not?
Because I see myself in you. Believe me, I haven't wanted to. But years ago, I was you. Pregnant, scared, running for the door. But there's nothing on the other side of that door but more pain.
I got myself into this mess, and I will get myself out.
I know. I thought I could get myself out of it too. Little did I know that there were scores of people in Forsyth County, Georgia, who would have given their eye teeth to help me.
And I'm one of those people, right here, right now. Would you let me help you, May?
My name isn't May, all right? And I don't know why I keep ending up back here where I don't want to be. Oh, that's right, because you invited me. I'm here because you invited me. And you know me, Mr. Wiseman. The Bethlehem Inn is where I spent every Christmas since I was little, and I love this place. I always have, and I always will, but I just don't belong here anymore. It's all too perfect, and I just don't belong here anymore.
Megan Jorgensen. I remember you now. You know, Megan, you might not think this is where you belong, but the Bethlehem Inn isn't for people who have it all together. It's for people who need to feel loved. And that's me, and you, and Mrs. Cooper.
And me.
Me too.
Yeah, I need a lot of love. And also caffeine.
But why do you all want to help me so bad? I'm just a big mess.
Because we're all a big mess. And that's why we all need Bethlehem. I needed to be reminded tonight that even though it looks like everything is falling apart, God is always at work behind the scenes, making something beautiful out of our mess. You know, it's okay to feel a little lost sometimes, but it's not okay to feel like you'll never be anything more than your mistakes. That's the beauty of Christmas. You know the story. An unwed mother, an unexpected pregnancy. Turns out the whole thing was planned all along.
You really think so?
I really do.
I've always heard there's good in everyone. I've always wondered if everyone meant me. I've made my share of blunders and missteps, mishaps. It's no wonder I found myself out on the streets, like a river finds its way to the ocean. It suddenly becomes more than it seems. You may feel that you could never change the world, but you have changed the world for me.
I've always heard success is what you do. I've always known success is who you are. There's no one who is perfect, but showing love is always worth it, for it's just a matter of the heart. Like a father who wants more for his children, he works providing everything they need. You may feel that you could never change the world, but you have changed the world for me. Isn't it amazing how two worlds can collide, and then in an instant everything is new? God must have been smiling when he came up with this plan,
That somehow you would find me,
and you would find me too.
find me too.
Like a father who
Like a
wants
river
more
to
for
the
his
ocean. Suddenly,
works providing
it becomes more
everything
than
they
it
need. You may feel that you could never change the world, but you have changed the world.
No, you have changed the world.
You have changed the world for me. You know, your family is staying here this Christmas.
I know, but they wouldn't want to see me burn that bridge last summer.
Well, you never know. They might just be the ones who want to help you the most.
I know your little sister misses you. She even came to the front desk and got a piece of chocolate for you.
She did? Yeah, she knows how much I love your chocolate.
Well, should we ring their room?
I don't know. You'll be here, right?
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, you can call their room.
It's ringing.
Welcome to Bethlehem.
Thank you. Mr. Wiseman, we have reason to believe that our daughter Megan was here or at the Bethlehem Inn earlier this evening.
And she needs our help. She's out there in the cold somewhere.
Can you please help us find my sister?
I believe I can.
Hi.
Megan!
I'm so sorry.
For what?
I'm going to have a baby.
And I'm going to be a grandpa.
Come gather round, this is the season of love. Come join the song, ringing with it all above.
enough for your part in bringing my family back together this Christmas. And would you accept a corporate sponsorship from my practice to you, the Bethlehem Inn?
Corporate sponsorships?
Yes.
I've never...
Yes, we will, Dr. Jorgensen. In fact, I can help you with that right over here.
Okay.
So can you stay with me in our room? It's perfect because I drew in my picture. Then I lost it. Mr. Wiseman, have you seen the picture I drew of my family? I'm sure I left it on that little table. Had me, my mom.
Oh, the drawing. That was yours. Yes, let's see. I picked it up here and I gave it to Megan. And, oh no, it was part of my tear and repair trick. As I recall, I had only mastered the tear part of the trick. The repair failed miserably.
Mr. Wiseman asked me to tear up your drawing, and I did. I'm so sorry, Bailey.
And it floated to the floor in a million pieces.
Wait, but then I ran over and I picked up the pieces, and then I gave them to you.
Then I took them because I thought they might be yours, and I put them... Wait, how did... Mr. Wiseman, look! You did it! You mastered the trick!
I did? How did I? Oh no, my friends. This wasn't my doing. There is only one who can take something that is truly torn and turn it into something this beautiful.
Hope when you face the darkness, hope when your life is hard as hope, like a new day dawning. Don't give up, keep holding on to hope. It's the strength that finds you hope. It is what defines you when it seems you just can't go on. When it seems you just can't go on. There's always
Thank you so much. I would love to introduce you to those that were part tonight. Danielle Norris as Blair Westenmeyer. And reporter. Sierra Cole as Abby. Leona Donor as Mrs. Cooper. Lucy Cole as Bailey Jorgensen. Jennifer Lane as Audrey Jorgensen. Jeremy Cole as Richard Jorgensen. Brianna Norris as Jamie. Jonathan Pierce as Adam. Jessica Cole as Frankie or Francis. Jennifer Oliver as Mrs. Wiseman. Sean Bradshaw as Mr. Wiseman. And Haley Hobbs as Megan Jorgensen. We would like to thank the orchestra and band and the Faith Baptist Church Celebration Choir. And thank you to sound and lighting. Also, the amazing set was helped so much by Larry and Janie Sweat. And thank you all for coming to